Even after 6 months of watching the horror of this war, something about the scramble for airdropped aid speaks to the desperation in a particularly poignant way. With Gaza teetering on the edge of famine, aid agencies say only about a fifth of required supplies are coming in by land. So more aid is delivered like this. It is imprecise and at times proves deadly. Yesterday, Palestinian health authorities said 12 people had drowned trying to recover packages from the sea. Between the scattered boxes designed to save, people recovered from the sea. This man says he swam out 300 meters to get 2 boxes of food. Others didn't make it there and back. Just south of here, the battle for al-Shifa hospital and its environs moved into week 2. It's turning into a decisive moment in this conflict. The IDF first moved into the hospital in November, then withdrew. They surrounded it again around 9 days ago, after they said Hamas and others had re-established a presence in the complex. The IDF have said that 180 militants have been killed as part of this operation and more than 500 taken captive. If it's such a successful military operation, why do they have to do it twice?
You know, once again, I think that the Israeli lesson is that if you do not stay with boots on the ground in every place that you occupied in Gaza, you know, there is no illusion. Hamas will return to those places. Shifa Hospital, actually the whole neighborhoods of the northern parts of Gaza City were taken by Israel 3 or 4 months ago, but they were evacuated.
When the war started in November, the IDF moved around 100,000 troops into the Strip, remember. Today, most of them have withdrawn. There are now targeted active operations around al-Shifa hospital in the north, involving a brigade of troops, so around 1,000. And the 2 main hospitals in Khan Yunis are under blockade, now stretching into a week. All eyes now on Rafah, where, according to the Times of Israel today, a ground offensive is being planned for mid-April. This footage was posted recently on Israeli Telegram channels, purporting to show heavy fighting back at al-Shifa hospital. It's where 16-year-old Rafiq and his younger sister Rafif are still stranded. We've been following their story for over a week now. Both had limbs amputated after an Israeli strike on their home in November. After a few days radio silence, an update from their father today.
I heard that they placed Rafiq in the courtyard of al-Shifa hospital in a medical tent. As for Rafif, she's still in the hospital itself, alone, without Rafiq. Yesterday they brought her only a can of beans and a can of pineapple. The situation is very bad there. There are no medical supplies for their wounds and no doctors. And for a week now, they've been suffering severely.
Medical charities have told us that the IDF has refused a request for the siblings' evacuation. Unsurprising, perhaps, given that Hamas are still fighting close by. Rafiq and Rafif lost almost all their family in that strike months ago. In the last few days, separated from each other.